Hey, thanks for joining us here at FrontRowPreps.com, powered by Chicken Ranch Casino. I'm Joe Cortez, joined by James Burns. We're coming to you from the Corral at Oakdale High School, site of one of our big games this week, the Oakdale-Sonora matchup. And it's time for the Front Row Preps, first ever Front Row Preps prediction show, presented by Golden Bear Physical Therapy. Burnsy, let's start with one of our top teams. In fact, our top large school team in the region, Central Catholic. They're on the road going to Fresno to take on Clovis West.
Yeah, and so begins the gauntlet for the Raiders.
Oh, what a gauntlet.
This road trip features two teams ranked in the top 120 in the state by Max Preps. Central Catholic is favored in this one. I like them to go on the road with the talent they have and pull off the upset. I guess you could call it an upset, but I like them to go behind enemy lines and beat Clovis West, the team that reached the Division I Central Section semifinal last year. I think just Central Catholic has too much talent to get this thing done, even if D'Angelo Bellamy is a little banged up.
He is a little banged up. I'm going to go with Central Catholic as well in this first week opener. Another game featuring one of our top large school teams, Turlock High. The Bulldogs travel to Oakley to take on Freedom.
Yeah, Turlock is number 3 in our large school poll. They go to Freedom. Freedom's a team that's undergone a coaching change, but they brought in a coach from Moreau Catholic who has experience, winning tradition, and he inherits a team that returns an all-conference quarterback and 2 all-conference receivers. They've got explosive weapons. I think that this might be a tough, challenging test for the Turlock Bulldogs. I think it might be a little too much for the Bulldogs in this one. I'm going to say that Freedom nips them in this one. It'll be a close one, but I'm going to go with the home team.
Not me. I'm going with Turlock High. Incorrect answer.
God, I can feel the
Turlock High. I'm picking the Bulldogs in this game here. Hey, let's turn our attention to some games that will have Front Row Preps staffers attending this weekend. Downey going to Manteca to take on a really improved East Union club.
Actually, East Union will travel to...
Oh, I'm sorry. East Union coming to Modesto.
East Union travels to Downey. They'll play at Chuck Hughes Stadium. East Union has probably its most athletic team since Willie Herrera.
Try saying that with Braithwaite.
Yeah, that's probably their most athletic team since Willie Herrera took over there. They're going to be fun and exciting. They've made the postseason in back-to-back years. This will be a decided step up, though, for them in terms of their non-conference schedule. I think Downey, though, is probably the favorite in this one. I'm going to lean towards Downey in this one just because Downey can score points with just about anybody, and they've got a track record of rising up and playing in these types of games.
Absolutely. For the same reasons, I'm going with Jeremy Paul. Even if they start the freshman core, we don't know who they're going to start this year, Gauker or Green.
Yeah.
We were really impressed with the freshman. Looks good for a freshman.
Yeah.
I think either of them are capable of delivering a win here in the opener. Moving on, Rigory traveling down Highway 99 to Atwater to take on Buhack Colony, a game that features 2 of our teams in the top large school rankings.
Yeah, this might be the most enticing matchup. I mean, outside of the game of the week and sorry, Oakdale and Sonora, but this one features, like Joe said, 2 large school top 10 teams. Yeah, you know, Rigory has to go to Buhack, and that's going to be a tough one. I wrestled with this decision all week long. I think I still like Rigory in this one. I like the Longstreth twins. I like the talent they have, and I like just the energy that McCoy has going right now. I think that he can take that on the road and beat a very experienced and tough Buhack Colony team that might be the best team in the CCC.
You have flip-flopped on this game like crazy.
Yes, I know. I have.
I don't know what to do either. I'm going to go with Rigory in this game. I think Buhack has a lot of talent. I think being at home is going to be a tough hurdle to overcome for the Jaguars, but I like the Jaguars in this one. And now, our game of the week.
There it is.
Presented by.
Here we are.
Presented by.
Game of the week presented by Chicken Ranch Casino.
Chicken Ranch Casino, our title sponsor. Sonora, coming to the Corral in Oakdale. And you can see the Mustangs out there warming up now. One of the oldest rivalries in this region, rivaled only by Modesto Turlock, as far as ancient rivalries go. Who do you like in this yearly clash?
You know, I like this one's real simple for me, and it has as much to do with the location as anything else.
It has everything to do with the location.
The Corral is the toughest place to play. It is the ultimate home field advantage. Nobody comes in here and beats Oakdale. Nobody. It doesn't matter what type of Oakdale team they may have. Is it a team from yesteryear where they had 18 returning starters and they had all these lofty expectations and they had the eyes of the area looking at them? Or it's a team like this one this year where maybe you don't know too much about them. They don't have a marquee star. It does not matter. It's the Corral, it's the system, it's the wing tee, it's Trent Marzon.
It's special.
You know, it takes a team like Folsom last year to come in and beat them. I mean, it takes a super team like Folsom. Now, is Sonora a super team? They might have the makings, they might have the pieces to be.
They're our number one.
They're our
small
number one
team.
small school team. They are certainly a special team, but we don't know how much Evan Bearden is going to play in this opener. And again, you know, even if you're not at full strength, is it enough to match up against the mystique of the Corral? I don't think so. I think Oakdale wins this opener, and I think they earn the attention that they covet with a win.
And that's to take nothing away from Sonora. Sonora is a
Nothing.
very good team.
Absolutely nothing.
But this place is special. It's by far the toughest home field advantage in our region. I like the Mustangs as well.
Yeah.
So that's it for our first ever Front Row Preps predictions. Be sure to join us again at frontrowpreps.com, powered by Chicken Ranch Casino, for more predictions brought to you by Golden Bear Physical Therapy. Thanks for stopping by.